Oh. Row. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see. We are currently in the middle of what looks like a swamp rainforest bayou. All right, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Okay, well, let's just start looking, I guess. Why did it spawn me on a just absolutely massive, like, mountain? Okay. I guess let's go towards the scrublands. That makes sense to me. Maybe? I don't think I like this biome. What type of willow? Okay. Jack, what's up, brother? There is a ton of mud, which is actually fairly useful. What else can we find? Oh. Favorite book? That's a good question. I was a really big fan of the Ender's Game series. I read that a lot when I was a kid. But also, I don't know, some of the like more classic ones like 1984 and stuff like that also slap. I'm gonna stick with Ender's Game. Josiah, what's going on, brother? So I was a little late getting on. I was having some technical difficulties. I had some backup files that were taking up like 162 gigabytes. Not a full restart. Not a full restart. I still have the other world. I was just having some issues. What's going on, hand lover? Okay, just a ton of swords. Interesting. Let's take this. This is almost a complete portal. I only need to replace, what is that? 4 blocks? That's not too bad. Let's head up this way. Isa, what's going on? I was starting to sweat as it got closer to 7. I was like, oh my god, I cannot get this to work. And I thought I broke something, but it was just I had saved a bunch of backup files that was taking up an ungodly amount of space on my disk drive, so it wouldn't launch the mods. I like found the folder. I was like, okay, let's delete this. Surely it can't be that big. And it was like almost 200 gigs. It's like, man, I gotta stop like auto backup. Okay, so we all know how I feel about deserts. Ooh, come here. So on my PC total, I have 2 gigs of SSD and 2 terabytes. Why did I say gigs? That'd be like nothing. I'm from Dallas, Texas. But my disk drive is still only 500 gigabytes. So obviously the system files for Windows takes up a good amount of space, and then any of my other system files for any of the various apps I use. So that one folder that was taking up literally half of my space wasn't allowing the mod pack to pull disk space. So the stuff I deleted is all like auto backup stuff, like not stuff that I like chose to back up. So I don't think it'll be an issue. Hello, what's up? Let's get some wood while we're on the way over there. So I did what I said I was going to do because I was having an issue. This is a new world, and I am sorry that I keep starting new worlds, but I did actually corrupt the first one. It won't reload it, and the Modrinth wasn't working. So I went back to CurseForge, fixed the problem, added some of the mods that I did like from the other one onto this one. It's all SSD. I only keep the hard drive around for like random documents, you know. So like when I bought my house, I stored a lot of like the PDFs and stuff on there. Yeah, Modrinth like would not go. And it wasn't even like any of the mods. It was like Minecraft itself would not launch. And it was already getting close to 7, so I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna call it on the Modrinth. I prefer CurseForge anyways. So not the end of my world, but is what it is. Yeah, apparently not. Apparently it was like, ooh, you just got netherite? Sorry, buddy. Vamp, what's going on, brother? Robbie, I see you, bro. What's up? That axe lasted exactly 3 trees. Epic. No, so I have one old disk hard drive, but it's not my... It doesn't do anything besides hold, like, random PDFs or, like, Word documents. Because I figured, like, I might as well keep this and just toss, like, stuff I don't need SSD for on there. So it doesn't, like, gum up space. But I do want to get some more SSD though, because I'm only rocking 2 terabytes. I say only, but you know what I'm saying. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. What's going on, brother? Yeah, I just figured like, I already have it. Might as well just keep it around because I had it from like the early 2010s. So now I just use it as like a junk folder. Appreciate the follow, Shannon. Appreciate you. Let's go ahead and start a base camp here because we're already out of food and it's really annoying me. So, like I said, Robbie, thank you for sharing, brother. It is going, my guy. How is the UK? I smashed together some of the mods I liked from the other mod pack, and then the mods I already had on the original mod pack. So it should play almost exactly how we like it. So something good did come of the crash. It is, so I was just explaining, I did corrupt my original world. I think there's a way to save it, so I haven't deleted it. And then the Modrinth wasn't loading. It would not launch Minecraft. It wouldn't do it. So I have started yet another new world, which is hopefully the last one. Because it's getting really frustrating having to start this over and over and over again. But the good news, I guess, is that you guys are becoming... That's the one that corrupted, so I'm trying to get that one back. Because if I can get it loaded on this one, that'd be great. I need 2 more stone. Don't get me wrong, I like gold and everything, but we gotta do something about the... You're okay, brother. Oh, I'm gonna die. I forgot I was playing hardcore for 2 seconds. That's okay. I hated this world anyways. Let's see, actually, if I can just get it to work. Oh, dude, no shot this is gonna work. Oh! Hey! Never mind, our problems are solved. I use a PC setup. Yeah, I'm working on a solution so that we can play with viewers a little bit more. My original server was just getting really complicated and kind of a pain to keep up with. So I'm working with some folks to come up with a new solution. Ray, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Dude, sweet. Oh my god, this is the best thing that's happened to me today. And that means the new mods are on here that we added. What's a good way to test that? Oh, I guess the villagers is a good way to test that. Yeah, so, and this happens to a lot of people that stream Minecraft. A lot of people have reached out to me about playing their servers. And I've had a couple of folks who reached out to me about a server they built. That kind of seems like my style of play anyways. And then also, helping kind of integrate my community into the server, like giving us a space, you know? So it seems kind of like a win-win situation. I'm still discussing it, but I thought it was interesting. Okay, so there was the cycle that we just saw. It disappeared because I've already traded with that guy. I guess I've already traded with this guy. Interesting. But Java is also releasing an update. I haven't traded with one of these guys. Sweet. I guess let's see what we can get on this guy that's not Silk Touch, because Silk Touch is cool and everything, but it's not as good as it could be. Java's releasing a new update that is going to allow you to join each other's worlds directly. Fortune 3 is pretty good, but I already have Fortune 3. Rather than having to use a server or a realm, it just really wants to give me Fortune 3. Thorns 3 is pretty good, but I have Thorns 3. I guess I can get it on everything. Quick charge. Infinity's pretty good. Protection would be really solid if we could just have a protection guy. Sweeping edge is pretty good. There we go. Spoke it into existence. Oh, you know what I need to test while I'm over here? I installed a mod that should make my life way easier. All I need to do is find a villager that doesn't have a job. Oh, this guy works. This is fun. Ahaha! Ooh! Ooh, we can kidnap them! I was... I'm way too excited about that. Yeah, I'm also working on some other things too for the viewers, especially you like OG fellas and ladies. As we continue to grow, I don't want you guys to get crushed by the influx of new people, because when we start getting up to like 150, 250 people in here, sometimes it's hard to keep track of everything, and I do not want you guys to get swept away by that. So I had this mod, it wasn't working, but it was the mod, I turned it off. It was the mod that makes it where there is no loading screen for the portal. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be sick, and then it didn't work. Where am I as far as coordinates go? Okay, we're actually fairly low. We're almost to the bottom now. So we need to find a place that is not flooded with lava. Yeah, so I was actually a big fan of 121. Had a lot of mods that were updated for it, and it was very stable at the end. They did a lot of work on 121. Really, anything before that, I didn't. That's cool. Flames come out of the ground. And then look at that. That's pretty sick. Anything after 112, which was another really stable update, and before 121 is typically fairly good for mods. 26 just has not been around enough. Like, they're just now at the point, I'm playing on 26.1.2, where they have a lot of the staple mods that are updated. And I'm trying to remember, I want to say it's 54. For Ancient Debris. Oh, 15. Yeah, so we are already getting pretty close to that. this off so we can see. Whoa, what? Bedrock? That doesn't make any sense. Am I looking at the wrong thing? I am. That was the problem. There is no negatives in the nether, dummy. Stupid. So right here. So we'll dig out this way, and then let's use some of our TNT to help us search. La. Well, it would help if I like spaced it out correctly. That'd be super awesome. There's no shot. This was closer together than the other TNT. Come on. Bro, this game. Okay. Let's enable the chunk border. Oh, I was accidentally almost right on a chunk border. Dude. So last time on the realm, oh my god. What we did was, we used bed mining to do this. But I don't really want to do that in a hardcore world. I feel like that is asking for problems. Okay. We're not having a lot of luck. We're like one too high. I mean, that's not gonna be like a drastic difference. I do like the soft explosions. Well, we're gonna run out of TNT, and we have not found a single piece. Okay. Insomnia! Thank you for the heart, brother. Appreciate you. Something's wrong. I should have, like, accidentally found one at this point. What's going on, Anto G? I'm at the right level. I'm fairly positive. Yep. Just like the movie. I still haven't watched the movie, man. I feel like I need to. Like, do I expect it to be a fantastic movie? No, but I feel like as somebody who streams Minecraft, I should probably watch it. Thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate you. Not a single piece. This is outlandish. Unreal. I'm about to just not do this. Thank you for the 10 roses. Appreciate you, brother. Because this is dumb. Okay. Let's go build some buildings for villagers instead of this. Because this is stupid. Thank you for 10 more roses. Squid! What's going on, brother? This is F3 with G. Shows me the chunk borders. I don't know if that's like different by country or whatever. I would assume it's not, but you never know. Unalive, what's going on, brother? Howdy. We're trying to. Haven't found a single place. Or haven't found a single piece, rather. I was using TNT. We're out of TNT. Oh, as we say that. So I don't know if Ancient Debris counts as a ore. So I thought about using beds, but I don't want to mess it up and kill myself on accident in the hardcore world. So I'd like to keep using TNT. That is because of my shaders. So my shaders add like reflections and stuff. Like you can't really see my pickaxe, so it's not really a good example. But it makes some ores kind of shiny, I guess. Okay, so we are at the right level. I mean, we found a piece. So we're just having outrageously bad luck. Which is arguably worse than being at the wrong level. You decide. That is what we are doing. We are looking for ancient debris. We've had horrific luck so far. I used all of my TNT, didn't find a single piece. I would use beds. I've done that in the past. And I am afraid I will lose the hardcore run. Stefan, that hurts my feelings! No, I'm kidding. I literally do not care, bro. You're good. I mean, golden pickaxes technically are more efficient, but they break super fast. I could, but also, this is breaking instantly. Like, if I just click, it breaks. So I really don't need it. Piglin are spawning down here now because we've created such a gigantic hole. So this is obviously where I was using TNT at, and we still didn't find any. This is up, and then this is down. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember. Oh, there's some more. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see if it works in this. It does. Okay, so we don't have to worry about not finding a piece. So, the reason I'm not using beds is because I don't want to kill myself on accident. Like, if I mess it up and I die, this is a hardcore world. So I was using TNT, but I'm out of TNT, so now we are just mining away. Which I'll probably find one more piece and then go back up. Because I really just want for my pickaxe right now. Maybe my sword, honestly. That is the plan. We will fight the end dragon. I want to get netherite first, which is part of the reason why I'm doing this. There we go. So 5. Ooh, I did not realize we tore through all of our hunger. Let's go back up for right now. We'll dump a bunch of the garbage that we picked up. We can shut that off. And let's get out of here. This place sucks. So we actually need to get more diamonds too. Because I have like exactly enough upgrades. It's raining, of course. So we're gonna have to duplicate some more, and to do that, we need more diamonds. So let's you. Apparently we need more coal. So I'm thinking about taking this hill down because there's really no purpose for it. And then I probably need to make some more farms because it's getting really annoying not having farms. Gold is here. And then what did I do with the netherite upgrades? I want to say maybe... no. Yeah, probably. Well, I was out of town, Layla. Also, welcome back. I was out of town for a little bit, so I just got back Sunday. So yesterday was my first stream back since like last Wednesday. So it has been a little bit for sure. Let's do the sword first, honestly. I feel like that's the best bang for our buck here. This is a solo Java world, question mark. Oh, dude, I was supposed to post that in the Discord. I will make sure that you guys get that list, because I know a couple of people have been asking. Okay. We need diamonds and coal. Let's go check this ravine. Which, I need to go this way. And then we also need to murder any creepers we see. I've pretty much gotten everything valuable out of that one. Ouch. Well, that's no good. Ah, appreciate you on alive. Thank you. Okay, this solves two problems because we actually do need dripstone too. So let's go ahead and make a waterfall. I don't think we need more iron, but, you know, it doesn't hurt. If there's a way for me to post my mods publicly elsewhere too, like if you don't have Discord or whatever, I will do that as well. What is... Ho-ho. We are in day 67. This is my original hardcore world that we have brought back from the dead. Henry, thank you for the follow. Small. What's going on, brother? All right, big old cave. Dude, that's so rude. Can't thank you for the follow. I have modded this one with some quality of life mods and some visual mods. So I haven't added any new blocks or anything like that. But Layla, thank you for the heart me. But nothing that is like absolutely game breaking. It's mostly stuff that either saves time or just changes how the stuff looks. Actually, that's all of it. I do play vanilla Minecraft though. I have a realm that I play quite often that is completely vanilla. So I do a little bit of both. More diamonds. Dude. How did you shoot me through the thing? That doesn't even make any sense. Yeah, I've pretty much primarily played Java. I do have Bedrock. I haven't streamed Bedrock before. But I do have it. Can we stop? Can we stop with this? How many skeletons are there? There has to be a spawn. What is happening? There has to be a spawner. Also, is this 2 abandoned mineshafts like on top of each other? Bro. Bro! Okay, sweet mother of God. What is going on? Apparently this cave is a gateway to hell because there's an unusual amount of monsters, to put it lightly. 14 diamonds for you. Is that another one? I am from Dallas, Texas. In the good old US of A. I mean, surely they have to be connected, right? Like, there can't be 3 separate that are just right on top of each other. Can you stop? Can all of you stop? There's a ton of diamond down here, though. Yeah, today's been pretty chill. I cannot complain. Work was pretty chill. We are getting more diamonds so we can duplicate more of the netherite upgrade. Nope, dude, these are completely separate. Holy... Oh, I forgot I added Farmer's Delight to this. So we got new crops. Yeah, that's a thing that happened. Bro. Yeah, these are completely separate. This does not connect to the other ones. Hold my items pretty good. I haven't used Punchy myself, but I know a ton of people who use Punchy. They have like a port for fabric. I don't think it's like official. But hold my items is pretty solid. Alright, let's explore this one. I almost see God. Where are you from, Small? Is this a trial chamber? What is happening right now? Is this another one? There's no chance this has to be the same one. Okay, it's the same one. It's the same one. Oof, dude. I'm telling you guys, there's no in between. I either have like insanely good luck or insanely bad luck. There's never like a normal Minecraft experience for me. What the heck is going on, dude? 3 abandoned mine shafts. And a trial chamber all in one spot? Like, what's happening right now? Are you talking about this diamond? Because I saw it. It's just kind of like in an inconvenient spot. We'll grab it. We'll grab it. Look, I'm kind of picky when it comes to my ores, okay? I don't like working for it. Dude, this cave is insane. We'll see. I mean, you guys are almost at 20k, which is pretty good. I started a little bit late today, so we're at a disadvantage there. What's over this way? I don't know. Probably today I'll probably be on closer to 10. Especially since I started a little bit late. I was having a lot of technical difficulties getting the stream up. Because of Minecraft, not because of TikTok. So, oh, and a spider spawner. Look at this. Rope. Don't really know what that... Sir, I am preoccupied. Yusuf, thank you for the follow. I keep forgetting that I have auto sort. Tomato seeds. Yeah, we definitely will be making new farms. Now that I remembered we have Farmer's Delight on. Cat, thank you for the follow. Senna, what's going on? Stony, thank you for the follow. We don't need that. Can you use rope for leads? Is that a thing? Bro! What is happening right now? Biggest bird, Comey, thank you for the follows. Are you guys seeing this? What? Yeah, I know. This is like uncanny amounts of luck here. I swear to God, I'm not cheating. We don't really need this. Holy dude. Ah, seed, yes. Let me dispatch these gentlemen here and I'll get you the seed. seed. There you go. The thing is this cave keeps going. I've only explored half of it. Like, I am bamboozled. The only thing that would make this, like, crazier... I don't even know what would make this crazier, honestly. Is like, if the stronghold was here. 2 spawners right next to each other, 3 abandoned mine shafts, and... Oh, I'm going this way now. I ain't leaving this cave. Not yet. And a trial chamber all in one spot. Absolutely crazy. Like, look at this, dude. Wow, that could have been really bad. Shout out Feather Falling, my goat. Coordinates are negative 767x, and I believe that's negative 705z. Strawless, what's going on? I am Steve. Thank you, Halo. Appreciate you. $60 hearts, bro. Get out of here with that. Absolute nonsense. This is insane. Bro, I barely get paid. What are we talking about here? Stack of diamonds. That's pretty good. We can do better, though. Get out of here. Goodbye. Oh my god, I hate skeletons so much. Yeah, I hate, like, sometimes they just kind of poof into existence, and then other times they, like, fully crawl out of the ground, and I don't know how it determines which one's which. Yeah, it would have, dude. That was some dangerous territory we were in. Rotten flesh have a purpose. So rotten flesh you can use in brewing, but beyond that, you can eat it in, like, emergency situations. So, like, say you don't have any other food and you're, like, starving to death, you could eat it. But besides that, not really. I mean, it kind of sucks, honestly. Did that just drop iron? It did. What's happening? Yeah, it still does the poison. I can't remember the effect it's called. I think it gives you hunger, so it, like, makes you lose hunger faster after you eat it. So it's kind of like drinking salt water, I guess. Okay, obsidian down there. Yeah, something like that. It has some sort of effect that's, like, bad for you. But it won't, like, kill you outright. Interesting. Rico! Yuda! What's going on, brother? Okay, lots of lava. Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on? Hey, the whole gang's here. Snow Rudge, what's up? A gift. Shiny Snow Run, bro. Oh, whoa! That is insane, Rico. Oh my gosh, dude, thank you. I'm like speechless. I really don't know what to say. Like, thank you. I really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. Sounds good. Sounds good. Blammo. Alright. Time to get out of this cave. Oh, we did make it to the goal. I missed the noise. It didn't make the dinging noise. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. It's definitely the largest gift we've received on the stream, so. Okay. Holy Jesus. We're leaving, we're leaving, we're leaving. Get out of here. I think we've overstayed our welcome here. Alright. We get back to the house. I'm going to update the goal. And then let's build some, like, villager stations. Because now that we can pick them up, it'll be super nice. Now the real question is where did I actually come in at? I think over there. I don't want to be just digging straight up, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I don't think I need any iron anymore. I think we're good on that front. Dude, how do I get out of here? So there's the trial chamber. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another trial chamber. What is happening? Oh my gosh. Gotta go above it. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. I guess we'll use our stone. That kind of sucks. I really don't want to. Why is the bridging mod not working? Oh yeah, thank you for the follow. Jay, thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. I did not go in the chamber, so I don't really see a reason to, I guess. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Thank you, nothing. Appreciate you. On a live, thank you for sharing. Appreciate you guys for sharing. It always helps boost the algorithm. You guys are real ones. Oh, okay. The ceiling... Why is this so close to the surface? Oh, it's not. It's not as close as I thought it was. Oh, the amethyst? Yeah, I thought so, because I do remember running on top of an amethyst. But no, the reason I didn't go into the trial chamber is because I don't really want a mace at the moment. I don't really see a purpose in it. Since I'm playing a solo world. It would be nice to have eventually. This is not the one with the big castle. I'm thinking that Thursday we do Castle Day. Tomorrow is Horror Mods, which I know a lot of people are excited about. So I think that's a good break point. We do, we actually need this coal. We do Horror Mods tomorrow, and then we switch over to the castle. I feel like that's a really good, like, halfway point. Have I seen the Backrooms? I've not seen the movie. I've seen the add-on that Minecraft added, and it looks pretty cool. Okay, surely... Yeah, we're pretty close to the surface now. Actually, I think we're, like, right at the surface. I think I had to... Didn't I make a waterfall to get down here? So I made this mod pack myself, so it's a combination of some quality of life mods and then some visual mods. So some of the stuff I have is like Vein Miner, Tree Feller. I'm playing Minecraft. But yeah, I do have a list of my like all the mods on Discord. Some of the animations are fresh animations. I use complementary unbound shaders. So I want to say there's close to 70 mods total, maybe 60. So it's hard to name them all. Sweet. I just chose a random waterfall and picked it, and it was the one. No problem, brother. Always happy to help. Alright, so... we have over a stack of diamonds. I don't know where I got an ender pearl from. Yeah, that baby zombie was out for blood. Sure. I mean, if you want to put it in general, you're more than welcome to. I think I have, like, server recommendations. You can always put it in there, too. But I don't mind if you just jump it in general. So this is my original cave that's fairly close. They might be connected. Cyrus, thank you for the follow. I wish I was Notch, bro. That guy's rich. If I was Notch, I would not be working a 9 to 5. That's for sure. MSX, thank you for the follow. Varen, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you guys. Okay. Back to Lahoose. I also did add waystones, but I don't think that it's going to add them into places I've already rendered, so I'm gonna have to build them for that village over there if I want to use them. Which is not the end of the world. Oh my god, what? What are we oh my godding? Where's my... Here we go. Oh yeah, we did make some pretty good progress. You know, I went in there for coal, and I only left with like 2 stacks. So, you know, here's to side quests, I guess. Alright, let's do some more farms. First off, I don't know why I just have a random bucket of lava. In you go. So, did I add the... I don't think I added the, like, run faster on paths one. I did not. That's one of the ones I really like, too. Let's sleep. Okay, so I'm thinking... I don't know what I'm thinking. For the buildings, for the villagers, I'm trying to think of a good design that we can use. Now that we do have an absolute ton of diamonds, we can make a diamond hoe. Not that we need to, just like to flex. Put this in here. Where's my iron? Bones, gunpowder. Okay, let's grab a couple diamonds. We only need 2. You know, that's a good question. The Great, thank you for following. Appreciate you. Honestly, I'm probably going Fortune because you could repair your pickaxe. Thank you.
This was like leaking grease, so I put a napkin on it.
Oof. Thank you. I appreciate you. Lex got me dinner. Anyway, you can repair your pickaxe. Now, the problem with that is if you don't have a mod that flattens out your XP, eventually it'll get to the point you can't repair it anymore. But it was Lex. Issa, I kind of forgot you were here. You're lurking. Welcome back. So, I don't know. I mean, mending to me is probably more important. Why is there no sound? Where's the music? $34 emeralds for mending is highway robbery. 34 emeralds for mending is them spitting in your face. Okay, let's build some farms real quick. I didn't actually make the pickaxe or the hoe. Wood. Sticks. Maybe. That might be part of your problem. Let's get a hoe. Let's put bread here. Okay, so I'm thinking about putting the farms like farther away from the house, like over this way maybe, where there's like a lot of open space. I feel like that makes sense to me. So if we do like water here, 4, 4. Where are you at again, Unalive? Also, why are you awake at 4 a.m., bro? What are you doing? What up, Wawa? Egypt, heck yeah. I'd like to go to Egypt. I feel like it'd be fun. I've heard that Cairo is like super touristy though. Or rather a tourist trap, I should say. I feel like it's not touristy. It's probably got a lot of culture, but... But I've always been very... Like, Egypt has a very interesting culture as far as like the Middle East is concerned. Yeah, the netherite upgrade template is ridiculously annoying. Honestly, it's one of my least favorite things they've added to the game. Imagine this. There used to be a time where... There used to be a time where you did not need the netherite upgrade to make netherite. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that food for thought? But yeah, the whole history of Egypt obviously is like a sovereign kingdom back in the day. And like the pharaohs, and then British occupation, German occupation, and then still maintaining the culture and everything. Very interesting. So I put together this mod pack myself, and it uses a combination of quality of life mods. There's not. So I added Farmer's Delight onto this mod pack, which adds a variety of new crops and items you can cook. So if you look at the top of my screen where it shows you what I'm looking at, it says Farmer's Delight underneath. So anything that has that tag means that it is not a vanilla food item. But anyways, I made this mod pack myself, put it together. It is mostly quality of life and visual enhancements. Actually, it's entirely quality of life and visual enhancements. So this mod adds cabbage, and then we'll also start another farm that is going to be tomatoes. Now, I don't know what you can do with cabbage besides eat it. I'm sure there's, like, vegetables. Oh, so the right-click harvest mod, that is what it's called, allows me to look at, like, a fully matured crop and right-click it, and it automatically replants it, which is super convenient. But the crouch thing is just called squat grow because I hate waiting for crops to grow. It's, like, my least favorite thing. Shami! What's up, brother? Yeah, okay. I'm eating raw cabbage, and what? I'll do it again. Reggie boy, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I use CurseForge, but I know Farmer's Delight and Right-Click Harvest are available on like all the major ones. I couldn't find Squat Grow on Modrinth. I only found it on CurseForge. Notification Overflame, thank you guys for the follows. Favorite food at barbecue? Ribs. But if we're talking like backyard barbecue, like on the grill, I don't have any mob farms on here. I do on my other world. Of course, brother. I couldn't find Squat Grow for this specific version on Modrinth. I'm a huge fan of ribs. This might be a hot take, especially because I'm from Texas. But Kansas City has the best ribs. Texas has the best brisket. Kansas City ribs, insane. I'll give him that one. Tomatoes. Hey, get it, my boy, get it. Maters. Yeah, Texas brisket. See, I don't like brisket that has like sauce on it or like really anything. Like I feel like brisket is one of those foods that should just be its own thing. Is this one of those plants? Yeah. Dude, everybody keeps saying that. I wish I was queso. Bro's never gonna have to work again in his life. Now watch me eat. We'll see. We have already made it much farther with this stream than I ever thought we would. So, if you had told me 3 months ago that I would have almost 4,000 followers, I would have been like, oh, no way. What's up, JJ? Thank you for the follow, Slayer. And Tapa Tapa. Oh, bro, you're good. I think it's funny, low-key. You can't be an overweight white dude with a beard and be upset about queso comments. You can't have both. Probably Arsenal. Well, that's what's so crazy about the growth lately is that it took me 2 months to get to 3,000, and in a week and a half, we are almost to 4,000. I'm using a mod called Squat Grow so that I do not have to sit here and bone meal all these plants. And the like negative of it is it does burn through my hunger faster. And the funny thing is, I had a bunch of people ask me like how I was doing it, like with the growth and everything. I was like, I have not changed literally anything. I'm doing the exact same thing I did day one. Honestly, I think it's you guys. You know, especially you regulars keep showing up every time. And I think that really helps boost the algorithm, just having people in here consistently. Also, I'm pretty consistent. I would say I'm probably... I don't know. CurseForge can be a little tricky sometimes. It's not the most user-friendly. I mean, obviously you guys wouldn't show up if I wasn't doing something right, but I truly do believe that the community aspect is why we're doing so well. So shout out to you guys. I appreciate y'all. I think yesterday was our single stream, like, concurrent viewer record. We hit like 250 people in here. I didn't really do anything different. You're launching the game through CurseForge, yeah? I don't know what it is, guys. And this is a uniquely American thing, so judge me. I don't care. Panda Express orange chicken is insane. I don't know what they'd be doing to that chicken. It's fantastic. I don't think so. I think if you just launch the game through it, if you're running a server, you do typically have to load those files into your mod folder on your server. But if you play solo, you just launch the game through CurseForge. So it kind of just depends on what you're doing, I guess. You guys excited for the World Cup? Because I'm not. It's gonna suck for me. Ruber, what's up, brother? Welcome back. It has been a bit. I mean, I'm excited to see the games. Like, don't get me wrong. I probably follow soccer a little bit closer than the average. Oh my god. Than the average American is what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted. But traffic in Dallas is going to be absolutely bonkers, and I have to drive to work through it all. Where's our dirt? It's this month. We've been doing good, brother. We've been doing pretty good. We're closing in on 4,000 followers, which is crazy. So some of the games, they're not all in the same city, right? Tamor, thank you for the follow. So it's actually the United States, Mexico, and Canada are all hosting games, but most of the games are in the U.S. and there's a lot of major cities that are hosting the game. Guys, thank you for the follow. So like Dallas, Seattle, Los Angeles, I think like Newark, New Jersey is hosting the championship or something like that. Or sorry, White Plains? JYL, thank you for the follow. Favorite airline? That's an interesting question. My dad's a pilot, for those who don't know. He doesn't work for an airline, so I'm not biased. I'm not. The tickets sold out super fast. I'm not going to a game. They're also crazy expensive. I feel like American Airlines is like my baseline, and it's like that's how I judge other airlines. Like I think Delta is better than American. Robin, Yanni, what's going on, everybody? Okay, so I built those farms. Let's see about building some like little villager habitats. And to do that, let's grab some stone. Necro, thank you for the follow. Oh, that is funny. I like when people play along though. Like they're like, oh, what? How does this work? And I'm like, I'm glad you asked. I am using the Logitech. I think they're G550s. To be honest with you, I didn't buy them. My wife got them for me. She has the same ones. It's whatever Logitech's like flagship headset is. I got it for Christmas. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, that sounds right. Kurt, thank you for the follow. Alright, everybody's favorite activity, we're gonna cook some stone. Yay, isn't Minecraft so great? Look at this epic gameplay. Becca, thank you for the follow. And then let's use some dark oak, actually. Thank you. So I actually, if you've watched me play before, favorite car of all time? Try, thank you for the follow. If you've watched me play before, I make the same starter house every time. And this is actually just an expansion of my starter house. So originally this just went out to here. And it was that same square design I do every time. And I literally just expanded it into this. I feel like the follows come in waves. I'll go like a little bit with like no new followers, and then all of a sudden it's like bam, 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 bam. Favorite car? That's a good question. I have a soft spot in my heart. Thank you for the follow. Soft spot in my heart for... That's not Dark Oak. The Cadillac Blackwing, my grandpa drove one. I actually learned how to drive in it when I was like 13. Illegally. But there are... In the driveway, in the driveway, in the driveway. Not on the roads. I need to clarify that. I'm using Complementary Unbound. So, there is a more vanilla version of this where the clouds are still square and the water is still like particle based. And it's called Complementary Reimagined. I prefer the Unbound version myself, but I think they both look good. Do I have strong opinions on my company's cars? I mean, I'm heavily biased towards them. I'm not going to lie to you. The auto industry is very culty. there's definitely a big sense of like your car company's the best if you work for them. But I mean, I think our competitors make decent cars. I don't think anybody out there is making like horrifically bad cars. You can't be in business these days making like absolutely terrible cars. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. All I can tell you is I work for a very large international auto manufacturer. Honestly, I've got a little fun idea. Hang on. The reason I can't tell you is because it would be absolutely ridiculously easy to find out how to contact my corporation. Delal, what's going on, brother? And I don't do this full time. This is just for funsies. Look, I'm not saying any of you guys got it out for me. You just never know who's watching. Appreciate you, Mika. Is it Mika or Mecca? So people keep saying that. They're like, you're gonna make it, bro. And I'm like, I hope so. That's the thing. Is I don't necessarily care if you guys know what I do for a living. It's just like, there's no need to tell you who I work for, you know? I do not. I don't have any kids yet. I do want some. My wife just finished her doctorate about like a month and a half ago. So we wanted to wait until she started working. She's actually younger than me. I'm 28 and she's 26. Yeah, I'm very proud of her. We're on day 70. I keep forgetting to grab this stone, bro. Annyeong Hansayo is like the only Korean I know. Which is, out of the Asian languages, I probably know Mandarin the most, which I don't know a lot. I know a little tiny bit of Japanese. I mean, it's just a greeting, yeah? It just means like, you know, hello, how are you? Technoblade never dies, exactly, brother. I like to believe that I was the original owner of the skeleton. In spirit. I know, dude, it's sad. His birthday was the other day. But so when I was in high school, my family actually hosted a Japanese foreign exchange student. I have promptly forgotten all of the Japanese that I knew except for like, you know, the extreme basics, and sakana is fish. I don't know why that one stuck. There was one day, so me and the foreign exchange, I'm just gonna call him Yuichi from now on. His name was Yuichi. Which means it's not only one, what does it mean? Oh man, I can't believe I forgot this. Anyway, Yuichi and I shared a room. So I got to know the guy really well, obviously. And, what is happening with the bridging mod? Enable. Save. Why did you unable? So he would routinely talk to like other Japanese foreign exchange students that he had met before coming to live with my family. And I would just like repeat what he was saying sometimes when I was bored. And one day I do it and he stops and he goes, "Oh!" And I was like, dude, what? Did I like accidentally say a bad word or something? You know, I was like worried I like insulted him. And he was like, dude, he's like, "Do you speak Japanese?" And I was like, "No, I don't speak Japanese. Like, what are you talking about?" Right? And he was like, "You said that perfectly, like no accent, nothing." And he was like, accused me of being a sleeper agent. I was like, "No, I swear to God, I don't know what you're saying. I was just repeating you." Oh, I love that dude, man. I gotta check in on him. If you guys are ever thinking about hosting a foreign exchange student, like you or your family, I would definitely recommend it. It was fun. Both times. Had a great experience. Had a German and a Japanese. Both times absolutely fantastic. I think it's at 80. Yeah, it's at 80. Yeah, I don't know why I prefer 80 as well. I feel like it's just the right amount. Because if you get too much past 80, it starts like distorting the blocks. Let's see. Hey, nice, nice. It does. There's not really a noticeable difference, you know? So like, here's normal. And then if you go to 80, it's not like a crazy difference. I don't know what I want to make these floors out of. Yes, I do. Ignore that. I know exactly what we're making these floors out of. Yeah, Quake Pro or whatever. I can't do that, bro. It like makes me sick. Gives me like whiplash. Okay. Let's use these polished blackstone bricks that we stole from the Nether. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, brother. Sorry, I cannot read Arabic. Is that Arabic? I can't tell. It's very small. I don't know. Tell me how to pronounce your name. This is the most devastating thing ever. What's up, Justafu? There's no shot. I was one block off. All right, well, mixed in some cracked. Innovation that excites. Let's go. Okay, so I'm thinking we kind of just sprinkle it in randomly, you know? Because we don't want to look, like, we want it to look kind of unplanned. Like it just cracked over time. Hope your boss is understanding. Right now I'm building like a little blacksmith building that I'm going to move, like, at least 2 of my villagers into. The village isn't terribly far. I'm just getting annoyed with having to walk back and forth all the time. So it doesn't have to be pretty, because we want it to look a little rugged, for sure. Yeah, this one's worked out for me pretty well, Ghost. Also, welcome back, brother. Honestly, I always say this, less is more when it comes to Windows. Now I'm trying to think like how I want to do this. I use complementary unbound for my shaders. Harold, what's up, brother? Congratulations. Glad you're finally free. Aaron, thank you for the heart, me. Appreciate you. My computer handles this fairly well. I kind of fluctuate between, typically it's sitting at like, right now it's at 70, but it goes all the way up to like 120. I use CurseForge personally for my mods. Let me put, I have way too much stuff in my inventory. This is why we need shulkers. I typically store some of it, but once I have a good amount, like obviously I have a ton of dirt, I really don't need more dirt. I'll just kind of trash it. I have not. We were actually talking about hold my items earlier. Let's just dump all the garbage. I have this cooking pot now. Happy birthday, Ken! Just toss it right there. That's pretty sick, Harold. Congratulations. Gold. Harvey, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Honestly, the music in Minecraft is kind of emotional. Like, it kind of hits you in your soul a little bit. I do prefer building. Oh, the Goon Squad's here. I do prefer building. It's my favorite part of Minecraft. Oh wow, the whole Goon Squad's here. So like this is a pretty typical like starter house setup that I use. That was surprisingly easy. So actually this is built off of the base of my like prototypical starter house. Which normally stops right here, so it just makes a square, and I kind of just expanded it out to look like this. It is not abnormal at all for me to do like really large, complicated builds. If you go to my profile and you look at any of my videos, especially my most recent one, I have a pretty large castle that I've been working on for a while. I don't have a totem yet. I am going to build a raid farm so I can get unlimited totems. That is a work in progress, though. I want to build a bigger house. I just don't know what style I want to do it because I just did a castle, so I don't want to do medieval again. And this is nice, but it's not really a theme. I can't really, like, build a town based off this. I built this mod pack myself. There's about 60 mods in it, so I can't list them all. Zap, get out of here. Think, what do I want to build? Nothing! Thank you for the follow! Maybe... You know what? I'm just gonna start building, and we'll do whatever comes to my mind. An antebellum house? Ooh. Interesting. Interesting concept. Like brick and wood, you mean? What if we did... I mean, that's got some potential. That's actually a pretty good idea. Let's get some more planks. Yeah, pillars. I do like the idea of pillars. It is about 8:50 here. PM. I do like the idea of like a classic manor house. Knife King, thank you for the follow. Brick is going to be a huge pain, but we could start with stone and then upgrade it to brick over time because we're going to need an absolute ton of brick. TikToker, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I could just turn this into like a little homestead with like buildings for everything, you know? That might work. V, thank you for the follow. Let's make some gates here, and then we'll light up this whole little pocket area. I hate making diagonal walls. So instead, let's just make it like here to here. As we all know, I do love myself a good wall. If you're new around here, I build massive walls almost every world. We're not going to do that this time. There's not really need to with these hills that surround the house, but we will make some gates just to kind of keep the mobs out because they keep coming in through those little sides of the hills. Debbie, what's going on? Welcome in. So we've had Egypt, Malaysia. Where's everybody from? Let's start naming some countries here. I'm curious. See, this is what I'm talking about. They keep coming from over here. A lot of Malaysia lately. There's been a lot of Malaysia. And the Philippines. Texas, heck yeah, brother. Ooh. Food. I know we have people from Serbia come in all the time, the UK, France, Turkey. I'm being murdered. I'm always curious to see where everybody's from. Well, I'm an idiot. Why didn't we do this during the daytime? I have an idea in my head that I want to try. Yeah. I used to be an adventurer like you. Let's take this. That's a goated reference. I'll be really sad. Well, I thought you were tiramisu. No, I'm kidding. You're like the third person to say that today. Let's do some slabs and some stairs. That's too wide, you know? What if we did, like this? Okay, hang on, guys. I'm getting some thoughts here. What if we did like that's gross. Why did it do that? What if we did like ancient Greek or Roman? Because we can use quartz and bone and stuff like that. Polished diorite to get some really nice white for marble. But we could use columns like this, and obviously like we could make them wider too if we wanted to do something like really large. I like it. I like it. Also, apologies for eating, guys. I actually have not eaten today. So, it's been a bit of a necessity. No, I am Steve. See, what we can do too is we can use this hill as kind of like almost like the Palatine Hill, Palatine, whatever you want to call it. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna fix something. Let's do 3,900 blammo. So I'm thinking we could build like a temple or something up here. Depends on whether or not there's a giant, massive crater in the middle of this. Sorry, hiccup. Oh no, I feel like it's perfect. Hang on. So if we flatten this out. I mean, because look at that. That'll be a sick view. Foxy, thank you for sharing. Appreciate you. Alright, buddy, get out of here. I'm trying to do something. Okay. So this gives us pretty good work area. And I think a temple up here is a good base. Like to start the build from. And we actually probably will do stone floor, like stone brick floor. So I'll keep this as our like foundation platform. But once we are ready, we can start doing, I'm gonna need more. We have more. Some like lighter colors mixed in, maybe some tuff too, to add some more definition. I'm excited about this. This is gonna be a good idea. Alright, so now we need to bring it back this way, because we want it longer than it is wide. Oh, that's unfortunate. Ruh-roh. And since I added the Wadestone, or yeah, the Wadestone mod, I can make a Wadestone, put it in the temple. I thought that'd be pretty sick. Can like teleport to and from the temple. It's gonna be kind of funny having this like modern-esque looking house, and then like up at the top of the hill just a bunch of like Greek/Roman architecture. Oh, we had more. Dang it! Why do I do this to myself? Oh, we don't have any cobblestone. You know what? Let's get a Silk Touch pickaxe. Which luckily Goober Boy over there has Silk Touch already. That way we can just get stone, because I absolutely hate cooking cobblestone. It's probably my least favorite activity. But let's toss some dirt in the chest, just so we have a bunch of dirt. And let's make another pickaxe. So diamond chest. Blammo. Okay. I don't remember what he wants. I think it's some ridiculous amount of money. Probably like 30 emeralds. Yes, thank you. Appreciate you, TikTok. Leave me alone. I know I said I wanted to install a rail system to this village, and I still do, because walking over here is just far enough to be really annoying. Mending. Oh, I changed him to looting 3, didn't I? Soak touch. Frostwalker was really good. I'm kind of sad. Mending, not what we're looking for. Multi-shot, Fortune 2, Sweeping Edge. Soak touch. There we go. 19, not bad. Let's get some clay to sell. Flooded your bathroom? What? Doing what? Like on purpose or like on accident? It's an important distinction. So, I had good family friends that had a son that was my age, and they're also friends of my parents. And they had just moved into a new house, so like we were literally going over there for like a housewarming celebration. And I was the first person to use the bathroom, like literally the first person in their new home that they just moved into. All I did was pee. I didn't do anything crazy, right? Nothing wild. Toilet just starts spewing water everywhere. And I'm like, dude, oh my god, I don't know what to do here. So I'm doing all this stuff, you know. I'm like, dear Jesus, please make it stop. It's raining water like Niagara Falls in there. Rage, what's going on, dude? Finally, they had to like run in there and help me shut off the water valve because I didn't know where it was. But dude, it was like the single most embarrassing thing ever. I was like, this is horrific. Okay, what's going on, dude? Ooh, movie night. What did you guys watch? Should have slept before I came over here. I am not. We are back on our original hardcore world. So in a weird turn of events, the autumn world corrupted. But I got my original world back, so apparently I can only have one hardcore world at a time. Oh, cool. Congratulations, sir. You are now jobless. Oh, wait, I traded with you, didn't I? Yeah, I should kill you. That's a good idea. Okay. There has to be an unemployed villager somewhere around here. If not, we'll just have to go get a bunch of clay, but Fletcher would be a little bit better for what we're trying to do. I mean, there's more villages that aren't too far, I guess. Sir, what are you doing? Okay. I guess let's grab clay. I mean, I really don't want to, but we live with the choices we make. I have actually not watched any of it, funny enough. Not that I don't want to, I just haven't gotten around to it. A trident would be sick. Oh, clay. There we go. Thank you for the follow, XT, and the share. Ouch. Here we go. All these little clay pockets just in the wall. How much do we have? Almost 2 stacks. Sounds good, Kate. Alright, let's go sell. Let's go crash the economy. Time to irreparably destroy this village. Nobody's going to be able to afford homes. We're going to be the boomers of this Minecraft world.
I bought my Silk Touch book for 6 grapes.
All right, buddy. I thought I had infinite trades. What? Did I not turn that on? Portal Villagers trade cycle. Oh, it's right here. What's going on here? It's because this guy already is spawned in? Probably. Ooh, this guy already sells quartz pillars. It's kind of baller, bro. How much is it for the Silk Touch book? I want to say it's fairly cheap. $30 for mending is an insult. Why are you charging like double? Bro, what? I didn't even do anything. If I go back there and he's like, oh, sorry, 40 emeralds now, we're killing the whole village. It's because I crashed their economy and they're mad. What's going on, Josh? Alright. Book. We need a book. Where would I have put an extra book? Probably in the enchanting chest. Which is right here. Look at that. Appreciate you. This is just our starter house. We are starting on a new build in this world that's going to be up on the top of that mountain over there. Facing the other way? What do you mean? Oh, it's so I could fit more of them. Like they're all sideways so I can maximize the amount of space. All right, give me Silk Touch. You. Silk Touch for 26 emeralds is criminal. I might kill you. You've insulted me for the last time. See, it's just far enough away where it's annoying. What's going on, Armida? It's like, it's not like, oh, it's so far. It's just like, whoa. How did you get out of the lead, dude? How do you keep doing this? Come here. What are you doing? I don't understand how it keeps breaking out of the lead and the lead despawn. That's a great. Great. That was weird. What? Why did it do that? Alright, Silk Touch pick. I should have tried to get some other enchantments on it first, but you live with the choices you make. What do we got? We got efficiency 2, efficiency 1, 3, 1, and unbreaking. I know, brother. It feels like it was so long ago. Why does it keep doing that? Are you guys seeing this? Okay. So we need efficiency 1, efficiency 1, efficiency 2, efficiency 2. Boom. Efficiency 4. Silk Touch, efficiency 4. Nice. It's like every time I open these chests and then go back up there, it like sheds. Okay. Unbreaking 1. Let's see if we can get some more unbreaking. Fire aspect's actually pretty good, but unbreaking 1. And then... Oh! I'm breaking through. Perfect. Do we have anything that could use more enchantments? I mean, we could try to get thorns again. Everything else is pretty well enchanted. Let's see if we get thorns again. Ooh. We can make this efficiency 5. Come on. Come on. Oh, thorns. Nice. It is like playing the lottery. It's like a slot machine. Which north? I don't understand. I'm sorry. Protection. There's 1, not the greatest, but we'll take it. Apparently, we just got the God Helmet. Okay, I want to test this. How much damage does this do when mobs hit me? Stop running away! We're getting a lead, and we're getting the swords back, dude. This is ridiculous. I saved you from the sun, and this is how you repay me? Oh, let's see, let's see. Ooh, 2.5 hearts every time it hits me? That's pretty good. Come here, you idiot. Now come over here and stay at your post. Bro is determined to die. Okay. Let's actually breed, while I'm thinking about it, we're gonna breed the, cougars. Brain can't think of the word I'm trying to use. Armadillos. And then we can get some more stone. Go on, don't be shy. Chris, thank you for the follow! How did I end up with another comp? Oh, I stole it from the village. I was like, where did this come from? All right, let's get some stone. Oh, chicken jockey. Very nice, like butter. Look at all that. Yeah, pretty slow night for the chat, but that's okay. It's Tuesday. Usually people are a little more active towards the end of the week. We're missing some of our regulars. Tomorrow is Horror Nights. That is correct. Yeah, I haven't seen BLB today. Issa's here. I saw Heather for like just a tiny bit. I don't know if she's still here lurking. I didn't see Vex yesterday or today. Cider streamed for 21 hours last night. I woke up for work and he was still on. Clark, thank you for the follow. I like sent him a message. I was like, my brother in Christ, what are you doing? Rusik, thank you for the follow. He was at a stream off or something with one of the people he's on that server with. And it was basically like whoever stays on the longest wins. And they went for 21 hours. I was like, dude, I think the longest I've ever streamed was 12. And that was like, I literally had nothing to do all day, woke up, and just streamed all day. I could not imagine streaming for 21 hours straight. Like, if this was like my full-time job, then like, sure, it'd be like a fun thing to do, you know, if I had no other responsibilities. But doing that and then going to work your 9 to 5, crazy. This isn't even the right pickaxe. What am I doing? I mean, honestly, streaming for like a long period of time doesn't really bother me, but like not sleeping and then going to work, it's crazy. Yeah, people just don't understand how tough it really is being a streamer. You ain't never lived a day in my life. What's going on, Ferb? Until you sat in front of this camera, you ain't worked a day in your life. I'm using complimentary Unbound for my shaders, Furby. I got that voice from like, there's this video where it's this like farmer or like welder or something. And he's like, "You got soft hands, boy. I bet you ain't ever worked a day in your life." And I think it's like the funniest video ever. So I quote it all the time. I hope somebody out there knows what I'm talking about. I put this mod pack together myself. There's around 60 mods total on here. So it's hard to list them all, but they're mostly quality of life and like visual mods. So nothing that like changes the game itself really, more so just like makes it where I don't have to sit there mining 40 blocks of coal. But the big ones are like vein miner, tree feller. Ugh. Give it back. Oh my god. It's a good video, it's classic. I don't want to do it that far in, because if I do it that far in there, I have to go... And that's a really narrow. So let's bring it back out one. It was nice. I will have to use that again, because that came out really good. Also, that biome was pretty cool, like having the island like that there. If I can fix that world, I'd definitely like to play it on again. I liked what we had going on. So the real question is, do we like it with the slabs down here or not? Or not? So no slabs. There's a roof. Kind of gives it more of like a gabbled roof, I guess. And then if we do this, it has a more traditional like column base, I guess, but it's really chunky. I guess we could do it without the slabs first, because it would be kind of easy to add the slabs after. So let's see what it looks like with no slabs when we do the full build, and then go from there. Yeah, I just think when you add the slabs, it gets really chunky. Rockmood, thank you for the follow. Cider, what's up, brother? Thank you for sharing. We were just talking about you. I was telling everybody how you're a psychopath and stream for 21 hours. Appreciate you, Mister. Michael, thank you for the follow. So this leaves a 4-block gap. Oh, sorry, a 5-block gap. That's actually pretty good. So let's start from the corners, because I don't want to do this and not have enough space at the end for the corners. Thank you for the follow. What? Not right. Today, I saw a balloon. I am working on a kind of Roman/Greek style temple that is here on top of this mountain. I flattened out this little like outcropping. So there's the village that I use for cheap labor. And then over here, we're just gonna glaze over that. Over here is my little starter house. So I'm gonna start like a whole little ancient Greek, ancient Rome. Yeah, there we go. Conquered. That's a good one. Style build up here in these hills. This is my hardcore world. That we honestly haven't had that long. We're only on day 74. So not a super long stint on this world. It would be more, but we were having some issues with the mod pack. See, why does that work like that? Explain. Oh my god. Right, that's even, yeah. That's not even. This is what you check, you know? Otherwise you end up like the castle where stuff's uneven and you don't notice until it's way too late. So the good thing about this is we actually want a little bit of underhang. Like we don't want the roof like completely flat, so we can use slabs. But also, let's see if this is like perfectly even. That would be awesome, but I don't think it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Let's go. Just like I planned it. Nobody asked any questions. We intended this from the beginning. Bubster, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. I do. It is the same name and the same logo. All of my recordings are sent there automatically, so all my previous streams are on there. I do plan on making some more content specifically for that page, though. Okay. So it's already kind of taking shape here. You can kind of see it. We're out of stairs. Well, no worries, because we have to go back and sleep anyways before we get murdered. Ouchies. Banish, thank you for the follow. So I actually really like our starter house. Hey, appreciate that, my guy. Yeah, we're definitely still working on that channel. I need to put some more focus on it, because a lot of my content's been short form, and I'd like to do a little bit more of the long form content. So I actually really like this little starter house and how it turned out, but like I keep telling everybody, the vibe of it, there's not really like a theme. It's just nice looking wood house, and that you can't really build like villages or towns out of that. So I don't really want to like keep expanding it. Let's not forget. Gail, thank you for the follow. Okay. Let's top this off. So this is largely for decoration, but I thought it would be nice to kind of build this focus piece first. And ideally we'll replace a lot of this with either diorite quartz or bone to give it more of a like marble look. But I figured just getting the base set up, we're gonna keep the foundation stone brick, probably, just to have some contrast. But using either terracotta, probably terracotta, we can do the top. I'm still learning, brother, but I appreciate you. I do this thing where I like to build stuff even if I don't have the materials for it. Like, obviously I'm going to need a lot of quartz and diorite or whatever. And I'll go back and I'll swap things out. And I don't know why, but that made me enjoy Minecraft a lot more. Because it's like, I hate when I go gather materials for something and I don't like the way it looks. So it made it a lot easier to play the game. It's like, okay, let's try this with something I do have a lot of, see how it looks, and then we'll go from there. I'm curious what it would look like if we did this across. Because this is a bottom slab, which means we can attach lanterns to it, which would be sick. But it's probably better if we did some, like, hidden lighting, like maybe some glowstone trapdoors in the roof. Kind of give it, like, a mysterious glow. I gotta think about what I want the roof to look like. I kind of don't like this, though. I mean, maybe when the roof is on it, it'll look better. I mean, I could always put it back. That's the logic we should use. Is I could always just put it back. That is not what we're trying to do. Okay. It's pretty vibey. It's got the right vibe, for sure. Now, the walls are going to be open air. We're going to keep that the same. Corey! Thank you for the heart me, brother. Appreciate you. Let me test something real quick. I also, for you new folks, I do a lot of trial and error with my builds. So I'll see if I really like something. And if I don't, I'll just undo it and go back. So what if we did a little something like that? Gave it kind of like an arched look. And we can even kind of extenuate that vibe. If we do... something like that. And then when it has the roof, it'll kind of even out a little bit. It might look better though if we... what if we did this? I like that. That doesn't work. I do like that. Because it kind of makes it look more supported somehow. Does that make sense? Do the words I just said mean anything? It like makes it look, yeah, like stronger. Like it would hold more weight. So let's kind of mimic that pattern. Like so. Oh, that looks really good on the sides, actually. Ooh, there you go. Sound. That's a good idea. That's a good word, Issa. Yeah, that looks a lot better in my opinion. In fact, we can actually use this to our advantage because we want the roof to have a little bit of overhang, but we don't want it to look like it's floating. So we can actually use this to our advantage by doing it on both sides. Because then we can bring the roof out a little bit farther and have the overhang come out across the top of the stairs. I'm gonna be doing a stupid amount of research on Greek temples tomorrow during work. Your boy's gonna become an expert. And by research, I mean just staring at pictures. What is it? No, that's terrible. Possibly the worst idea I've ever had. Get it out of here. What's going on, Quantum? Cool name, by the way. We're gonna need more stairs. The real issue becomes, though, what do I do at the bottom? Because it kind of looks a little top-heavy at the moment. I mean, I guess maybe when we had the roof on, it won't. But... because the problem is if I mimic it down here, it's gonna look like a circle. Which already kind of looks like a circle, but not the point. Where am I at? Like physically, real life? Dallas, Texas. In game, I'm on my hardcore world, the original one. working on a kind of Greek-Roman temple. Classical temple. Maybe about that. Yeah, so there's my village, and then my house is over there. What's up, Void? No, don't do that, John. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. For now... Twinjamin! What's going on, brother? So this is actually my original hardcore world. The one that I was saying I was having issues with the mods. We fixed it. We're back on it. So on this one, we're on day 75. So we're not too deep in. But I am much farther than I was on that other world. I wish they let you make sconces. Or like torch holders. I guess that's the same thing. Those are the same words. I'm just that good, bro. I'm just that good at Minecraft. I actually heard if you drink 4 Gold 4 Locos, you get Sharpness 5. What's up, Rico? How's it going, brother? I say let's go ahead and do this middle part, just for right now. And see how bad it protrudes. Taking the LSAT, brother. Good luck. I didn't know you were trying to go to law school. Kev, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. Okay, sir. Also, did anybody just see that guy jump like 40 feet? Thank you for the GG, TikTok, and the finger heart as well. Wasabi, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so I do know typically I'm a stupid big Rome fan. The Roman Empire is my Roman Empire. So I do know a little bit about their architecture. So I'm thinking, would you red and white? Just kind of offsetting colors. Maddie, thank you for the finger hearts. Also, what's up? And the heart meme. Now, I still say white pillars. I think we're going to do most of the coloring either on, like, the altar that I'm going to place at the end, or on the roof. Now, I know typically in classical architecture, they used to do a lot of, like, pictures and stuff, like artwork in the roof. I'm not going to have enough space to do that with this little build, but we can at least do, like, patterns on the insides. But I think we keep stone as the base, and then let's go get some diorite and see how that will look. Which is a sentence I would never thought I would have said, because I absolutely hate diorite. King Saw, what's up, brother? if I like this, and there's no guarantees I will, if I like this, this will in fact be the first time I've ever used diorite in a serious build. I can't stand the stuff. We're all about that polished andesite here. Ain't no way the one time I'm looking for it, I'm not gonna find it. Come on. Witnessing history. Rename the clip. We're renaming it. Tempest's first time using diorite. Ain't no way this is happening right now. I'm actually looking for the stuff, and you can go live. You don't have to get followers. They changed the rules. Dude, that sheep thing was crazy. I was like, there's no chance that this is what's occurring. Bro. Normally, I can't get rid of this junk. Normally, I'm like, why is there so much diorite? And now there is just not diorite. Oh! That could have been really bad. Oh! There we go. And free coal. More free coal. Look at that. We're rich. We're gonna need a ton of this stuff though to do what we're trying to do. Like multiple stacks. We don't really need string. Yeah, that sheep thing was crazy. It was like literally a single sheep did not spawn in that world until I had stole a bed from a villager. I think you called it too. Weren't you the one that said, like, watch there be a ton of sheep? What's up? Queso number 4. What's going on, brother? I should do a queso count. Bro, I wish I was queso, I'm telling you guys. Thank you for the follow, Cool Rick. I don't need more dirt. We already have a ton of dirt. You know, I never thought I would do this. I never thought I'd be mining diorite. I am. I'm about to get off, but I am still here. Okay. Back to Lahoose. And let's see how this goes. Throng, thank you for the follow. Let's go ahead and put some of this away. Relic, what's up, bro? Welcome back. Maybe I am your band teacher. You ever think about that? You ever think about that one? Yeah, so this is my original hardcore world. The one that I was having issues with yesterday. It is fixed. I added some of the mods that we had in the other world onto this one. So I did what I said I would. I smashed them together. Lawrence, Kansas or Lawrence, Kentucky? I already knew that because I'm him. No, I'm kidding. What's up, Navdeep? Yeah, I like my little starter house. We're working on like a Greek / Roman. I'm just gonna start saying Greek temple. And I wanted to see what it looks like with some polished diorite. Let me... Unfortunately, I don't hate this. That's so unfortunate. Alright, we'll do one pillar before we destroy the entire thing. Oh, that is for a spot I wanted to go to. I don't even remember what I was looking for, honestly. We are working on a Greek temple at the moment. I still had it ready to go. Look at that. Oh, come on. Now, I don't know how I feel about the borders. That's the one thing that's throwing me off here. Of course, brother. There's never any gatekeeping on this stream. Be one higher. I do also run complimentary Unbound. They are my favorites. See, okay, I really like the color and the texture of this, but those borders are just so chunky. Like, is that throwing anybody else off? I mean, I guess, like, we kind of want it to look like marble blocks, you know? It does kind of look like ice. Bone is going to have the same issue, but no borders. Quartz pillars might work. Okay, we'll leave that there. So, I'm going to review all of my options. We'll leave this here. Ocho2, thank you for the follow. Yeah, the borders are what is really what's throwing me off here. Like the just lines, I don't like that. But we're gonna review our options. Nabdi, thank you for the follow. Yeah, it does, like, the lines make it look confusing. Well, I'm about to get off, King Saw. I have to go into the office tomorrow, and I want to go spend some time with my wife. She's been having migraines all day. Alright, JDs and Ladleman. I am going to go hang out with my wife, watch some TV, and get some sleep for the office. I will be on tomorrow for our horror mod night, our highly anticipated, due to popular demand, horror night. I think it will be fun. I have a mod pack picked out. Probably 7 p.m. Central US time. So I'll post on my story about it as well as like a reminder, and then also my Discord server. But we will be doing horror. I know everybody's been really excited about that for some reason. 80,000 likes, 54 new followers. Thank you guys very much. 7 individual gifters. 6,091 people coming through. I don't remember what we peaked at, but obviously we're in the hundreds right now. I can't say thank you enough to you guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. Shout out to the time ticket crew that showed up and sent in the fantasy castle. That's absolutely crazy. Really appreciate every single one of you. And hopefully I see you guys tomorrow for some horror mods. So everybody get some sleep. If you're in the US, if you are not, good morning. Have a good day.